What if you were told that an experiment could strip away your morality, that the trappings of power could transform you into a tyrant? Welcome, dear listeners, to a deep dive into one of the most infamous psychological experiments in history, the Stanford Prison Experiment. In the summer of 1971, in the basement of the Stanford University Psychology Department, a mock prison was erected. The mastermind behind this chilling charade was Professor Philip Zimbardo. His goal? To investigate how readily individuals would conform to roles of authority and submission within a simulated prison environment. 24 male students, carefully selected for their psychological stability, were randomly assigned to play either prisoners or guards. Despite the artificiality of the setting, the participants quickly internalized their assigned roles. The guards began to display sadistic tendencies, while the prisoners exhibited signs of extreme stress and trauma. The experiment, originally scheduled to last 2 weeks, was terminated after just 6 days due to the disturbing psychological effects on the participants. The Stanford Prison Experiment was a stark demonstration of the transformative power of situational forces and social roles. However, the experiment was not without its share of controversy. Critics argued that Zimbardo's dual role as both experimenter and prison superintendent compromised the integrity of the study. Furthermore, the ethical implications of the experiment were heavily scrutinized. The psychological harm inflicted on the participants raised serious questions about the ethical boundaries of psychological experimentation. Despite these controversies, the Stanford Prison Experiment has left an indelible mark on the field of psychology. It has been instrumental in the development of theories on the psychology of power and authority, and has significantly influenced the design and ethical considerations of psychological experiments. The legacy of the Stanford Prison Experiment is one of warning and instruction. It serves as a reminder of the ethical responsibilities of researchers and the potential dangers of unchecked power. It has also sparked widespread debate and discussion, contributing to a more nuanced understanding of human behavior and the influence of social and environmental factors. In conclusion, the Stanford Prison Experiment was a watershed moment in the history of psychology. Despite its ethical shortcomings, it has offered invaluable insights into the human psyche and the dark potential of power. As we continue to grapple with questions of authority, morality, and the malleability of human nature, the lessons from the Stanford Prison Experiment remain as relevant today as they were over 50 years ago. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of the most controversial chapters in the history of psychological research. We hope this exploration has left you with a deeper understanding of the complexities and ethical considerations inherent in psychological studies. Remember, knowledge is power, but power, as we've seen, can be a double-edged sword.